you know, when we've seen big legislative changes like we have at the budget recently, it's really easy to have like a knee-jerk reaction. We see loads of stuff in the press about, you know, I need to take my tax-free cash, or I need to stop paying into a pension, or pensions are rubbish now. But I think it's useful with ongoing clients. We can sort of stop, take pause, actually have a look at the impact it has on your longer term plan. And at that point, we can make a more informed decision about what's gonna suit you best, rather than the kind of knee-jerk reactions off the back of sensationalist headlines or, you know, anything else that we tend to see in the press.
Yeah, and revisiting the financial plan is actually a really good excuse just to take the time to think, because some of these rule changes that happen, there's rule changes in every budget that affect financial planning, but actually revisiting the plan, taking that time just to look through the scenarios, think of the different options and play them against each other, because quite often what we find is there isn't a 100% correct option. It's actually what feels right for the client at that time. And things like rule changes, since 2006 there was pension simplification, and since then I think there's been wholesale changes to pensions every 3.5 years or so. So the financial plan needs to be this organic document that lives with a client and goes on the journey with a client, rather than that one and done, once we've created it, that's it, set in stone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the good thing about having the financial plan in place, particularly when we have clients, I mean, predominantly we're speaking to clients about retirement, whether they can go at a certain point or sooner. I think that transition into retirement can be really difficult for people, you know, from having been head down, working, saving, not really thinking much beyond, you know, the next week or the next month. And that transition from saving money into spending it is really challenging for a lot of people. So I think the useful thing about having a plan where we're really conservative with it, so, you know, everyone laughs when we put a timeline in place to age 100, because nobody thinks they're going to get to age 100, or where we think that maybe you're spending a little bit more than you might think you're spending. All of these conservative, robust assumptions that we build into the plan help to give clients that confidence that, yeah, they can retire, or yeah, they can do so sooner, or yeah, they could spend the money that they want to spend. So yeah, it being a moving feast with whatever changes in their personal lives, or if they inherit money, or if they go through poor health and need care costs, having that ongoing document that we can flex around them and help give them reassurance is really useful.